Becky Lynch was done playing games. After weeks of insults, accusations, and humiliations backstage, the tension between her, Maxxine Dupri, and AJ Lee had finally reached a breaking point. When Raw went off the air last Monday, most fans thought the issue would cool off. Instead, Becky walked straight out of the arena and into a late-night meeting with her attorney, setting into motion one of the most unexpected legal battles in WWE history. Earlier this afternoon, Becky Lynch emerged from that meeting with a calmness that only comes when someone knows they have the upper hand. For the first time in weeks, she wasn't furious, she wasn't frustrated, she was focused. She simply walked to the cameras, took a deep breath, and confirmed everything. Becky Lynch is officially moving forward with taking Maxxine Dupri and AJ Lee to court. According to Becky, her lawyer reviewed every detail, footage from backstage segments, medical reports, messages that had been exchanged, statements from witnesses, and even internal documents showing the timeline of events. After going through everything, he looked up at her and said it was one of the most cut-and-dry cases he had ever seen. Becky described the moment word for word, saying, "He said it's the most cut-and-dry case he's ever seen. He says, wow, we're gonna win this." That one sentence changed the energy surrounding this entire situation. Because this is no longer just a wrestling rivalry. This is no longer about promos or in-ring attacks. This is Becky Lynch stepping into real-world consequences, pushing this feud into territory that neither Maxxine nor AJ might have expected when everything started. Behind the scenes, there is already panic. Maxxine Dupri, who seemed bold and confident when she went after Becky on live television, is suddenly quiet. People close to her are saying she did not expect Becky to escalate things this far. Some sources claim Maxxine assumed it would just stay on-camera drama, something that would boost her spotlight, get people talking, and maybe create a big match for her future. But once lawyers got involved, the game changed instantly. Meanwhile, AJ Lee appears much calmer, but those who worked with her before know she hides stress well. She understands corporate structure, she understands image protection, and she understands legal exposure. She knows the courtroom is a place where past actions are analyzed under a microscope, without the glamour, the theatrics, or the protective layer of WWE storytelling. And that is exactly where Becky wants this entire conflict to be settled. The reason Becky is so confident goes far beyond a simple grudge. She feels her reputation was attacked in a way that crossed every line. She believes Maxxine and AJ did more than disrespect her, they attempted to sabotage her professionally and personally. Whether through backstage manipulation, false statements, or actions that put her career at risk, Becky feels the situation was malicious enough to warrant legal action. And her lawyer's reaction only fueled her determination. Inside that meeting, Becky reportedly laid out everything step by step, from the moment the conflict began to the events that escalated into physical and emotional tension. Her lawyer didn't hesitate. He reportedly told her that based on what he saw, Becky not only had a case, she had a guaranteed victory. That kind of confidence from a legal professional is rare, and it instantly shifted the balance of power. Becky left the meeting with paperwork in hand. She left with a plan. She left knowing that everything Maxxine and AJ thought they controlled was now slipping through their fingers. And when she walked down that hallway toward the cameras, there wasn't a hint of fear in her expression, only certainty. The next steps are already moving fast. Legal documents are expected to be filed within days, and once that happens, Maxxine and AJ will receive official notifications. WWE officials are said to be monitoring the situation closely, trying to determine how this court battle will affect on-screen plans. But insiders say Becky doesn't care about politicking or storyline consequences anymore. She cares about justice. What makes this even more intense is that Becky Lynch has been through battles with some of the biggest names in the company, Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey, Bianca Belair, Bayley, but this is the first time she has taken someone to court. And if she follows through, the ripple effects across WWE could be massive. Wrestlers might start thinking twice about backstage behavior, about confrontations that go too far, and about crossing someone with as much determination as Becky Lynch. Standing outside the building after her meeting, Becky said she felt lighter, like the fight had finally entered the phase where she has full control. She didn't shout, she didn't cut a fiery promo. She simply stated the truth. Her lawyer believes she will win, and that victory will set things right. As for Maxxine and AJ, the silence is growing louder. They are both expected to respond soon, either through their own legal teams or through statements on WWE programming. But one thing is now certain. This feud is no longer about momentary drama. It's now a slow burn, High-stakes war that extends far beyond the ring. Becky Lynch has made her move. The legal battle is coming. And according to her lawyer, she's walking into this fight already holding the winning hand. If Maxxine Dupri and AJ Lee thought this was going to end with a simple backstage confrontation, they have no idea what's coming next.